Hello. This is me leaving the stockyard at 2:17 in the morning. 2:17 in the morning. On the docks for 7. Do a bit of alterations here. I have my camera display, the truck camera, and it flashes and it's really annoying. So I don't need to see anything in the monitor. So turn it off. So I'm just coming out of the industrial estate now. I chose last night to pull over. I could have got a bit further.
After a quarter of a mile, bear right, Denby Way.
Bear's right, bear's already this time in the morning. Don't they ever sleep? Yeah, decided to pull over purely and simply because it just made the most, in my view, the most practical use of time. I'd nearly done a 12-hour shift, so but the problem I had was that there was an accident further on down the road just before the junction. In fact, there was 2 accidents showing, and the times were getting longer and longer. Delay times were getting longer and longer as I drove down the road towards here. And by the time I'd got to where the accidents were, I'm sure they would have been even longer than they are now, which would have meant I would have just lost more and more time. So it's just not worth it. Because I wouldn't have got that much further down the road, but I would have wasted more time. So by doing this, we sort of get a bit further down the road. Well, it's time. It's all to do with time. I'm trying to juggle what's best. What's best for you? What's best for the company? And I was fairly tired last night. Got to be honest.
After 900 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the 3rd exit, A631, Watery Road.
Step like a log. Had a beautiful carvery in the stockyard last night. Oh my word, it was really nice. It was a really nice roast dinner, you know, as you would get in any top class pub.
Go right on the roundabout and take the 3rd exit.
Beef was a little overdone to my liking, but that's just to my liking, isn't it, you know? So the beef was nice, the pork was nice, the crackling was nice, roasted potatoes were nice, cauliflower cheese was nice. Can't go wrong with peas. Gravy was nice. Yeah, no, it was good, and inexpensive.
After 600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the 1st exit, M18, towards the south. Then take the motorway.
Right, well, I'm heading south now.
Go left on the roundabout and take the 1st exit. Then take the motorway.
I am heading south. No traction, no weight on them, you know. Come on, go. Grip in. Right, pitch black dark, going on to the M1. I'll speak to you all later. Hello! Well, here we go. M1 was shut, so I cut across country. A42, M42, and it's going to be the M40 and down. But sign just said motorway closed due to animals on the road. Fucking bears! Bears! I bet it's bears. I've told them about having tea parties at this time of the morning. They can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. And here we are, stationary. Oh, let's hope everyone slows down behind me. I've got my 4-ways on. Just glued to my mirrors at the moment. Or should I say glued to my cameras? Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I am stationary. Yeah. Bit of pumping of the old foot brake there while I'm stationary. Okay. Okay, they've all... Oh no, what are you doing? Knobber. Okay. I've got a couple of trucks behind me stopped now. There's always the possibility that I could get shunted, of course, but oh my word, what's going on here? Doesn't say how long the delay is. There's nothing coming the other way. Trials and tribulations of being a trucker, eh? Anyway, I've got some antipsychotic juice to drink, so we should be alright. I've got some new coffee, and I must say it's rather lovely. I can't remember the name of it though. I ground the beans, and it's got a real chocolatey taste to it. It's lovely, absolutely superb. It's a level 5, so it's a fairly strong one. Now I could power down the outside lane here, but at some point you're going to have to more than likely get back in again. So I can see up ahead it's all stationary, so you're not going to get... You might get 3 or 4 truck lengths ahead of me. Remember, tortoise in the hare. Tortoise in the hare. So anyway, bears in the road. As long as they're having fun, that's all that matters really, isn't it? You know. Hopefully no one's hurt. And there's been no bears jumping through windscreens. Because that would be a bit silly really, wouldn't it? You know. There they are. Having a honey sandwich. And then before you know it, you got one in your passenger seat. And you don't want to be doing that, because he's going to be mighty pissed off. Oh yeah, time now 3:28 in the morning, and bears in the road. Who'd have thunked it? Anyway, I'll speak to you all later. Morning, 6:25. Daybreak, as you can see. started getting light, I saw the first glimpses of dawn with a crack at around quarter to 6 this morning, which was a pleasant and welcome change. I do like the light mornings. I don't mind the dark nights, I just like the light mornings. So we got this for a few more weeks. As long as the weather's good, I'm happy. I was, you last saw me, I was in a queue of traffic because there was bears on the road, picnicking apparently. Didn't see them, by the time I got there they'd all buggered off. No sign of them whatsoever. They cleared the tables and chairs, left no rubbish, leave no trace. That's what they, you know, that's what they do. Leave no trace. So they'd all gone. But I was there for about 40 minutes, which the wiggle room I had was about that, well, just under. I've got to be on the docks by 8 o'clock. That's my cut-off time, and I'm due in at 7:43. So I've got a few minutes of wiggle room, but that can easily be done. Bearing in mind I've got to go for the road to Winchester. So we'll get a bit closer. It's only 6:30. And see if we need to extend or not. Bumps in the road. But a lovely clear morning. Beautiful. Sun coming up. I had to stop, get a break in, otherwise I'd have been getting to the docks on just over 4 hours 20, something like that, which gives you 10 minutes to get around the docks. That ain't never going to happen. So I needed a break before I went onto the docks, because once you're on, you're on. And I got my head down for 20 minutes power nap, and as soon as my head hit the pillow I was out. Then the alarm went off and I didn't know which way was up. Now if I was in deep water I could have been swimming to the bottom of the ocean trying to get my way to the top. I didn't know which way around I was, but if I was upside down, inside out, it's horrible. I feel better for that. I've still got some psychotic repellent left to drink, and all is good in my world. It's getting a bit nippy. It's 9 degrees. Still in my shorts. And there was a change of plan from last night. I forgot to say, I think. I don't know whether I did. The original plan was down to the docks for VBS, vehicle booking slot, for between 7 and 8 o'clock. And then be up to Milton Keynes, well, north of Milton Keynes, just north, Wolverton, where all the wolves are anyway, where there's lots of wolves around that area, hence the name. So Wolverton, and I needed to be there by 10 o'clock. Well, I think that would have been a bit tight. I might have been able to do it, but it would have been tight. So anyway, by the time I'd parked up, been in, sorted myself out, had my dinner, and got back to the truck, looked at my phone, message come through, job change for tomorrow. We're going over the bridge into South Wales, going into Chepstow. Been to this place before, very good as gold actually. Yard was fine. Let's go. Couple of hour tip, and I don't have to be there till 1:30. I suspect I'll get there a little bit earlier than 1:30. Hopefully they'll be able to tip me, and I'll be able to get a little bit further back over the bridge again. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. Tomorrow's another day. So I suspect that I'll need fuel. Probably not, but I might. I don't know. We'll see what time we've got. See how long it takes us to get this plug. Because I've got to go to my favourite container loop yard and get a loaded box out. Now, I could be in there 15 minutes. I could be in there 3 or 4 hours. Who knows? It's the luck of the draw, isn't it? So although I've got to be in Chepstow for 1:30, and that does give me... Oh, you dickhead. Why didn't he just keep on going? Instead of slamming the brakes on at the last minute like that. Had a car to me right, him barrelling on down on me. I can't just pull out. And all he had to do was put his foot down. No. Hits the brakes. There are some incredibly stupid people about. That's what causes accidents. At least we'll have a nice trip over to Chepstow today, going across the old bridge for a change. So yeah, a lot hinges on this is what I often talk about, time and planning. And this is where all the unknowns have to. You've got to try and sort out the unknowns, and you know your clock starts ticking from the moment you put your card in. So my time started ticking from 2 o'clock this morning. That's what time my card went in. So I know, worst case scenario, my card has got to be pulled by 5 o'clock. Now you never want to be pulling it at 5 o'clock, because if you're pulling it that late in the day, your planning is shite. You want to be aiming for pulling the card at the latest 4:30, because that gives you the wiggle room. Who knows, you get into somewhere and you can't park up, you might have to drive another half hour, and then you're going to be over your time, aren't you? So, but the trouble is, I've got 2 lots of unknowns at the moment, 3 lots of unknowns, 4 lots if you like, 5 possibly. At the moment, as I speak now at 6:34, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get into the docks. I might sail in and be there for 7:45. There might be an accident up the road and I get there at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I've got no idea at the moment. So that's an unknown. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get this box off on the key. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get an unloaded box put on to my truck. I then don't know how long it's going to take me to get to Chepstow. And then I don't know how long it's going to take to be unloaded. So it's five unknowns. Now the trick is to not to worry too much about it, because you know it really is at your control. All I am is at, and on this journey today, on this little adventure, all you are is a traveller, and you just got to go with the flow. And it takes the time that it takes. It's as simple as that. But you're always trying to, it's second guessing. Because you're going, right, if I get there for such and such a time, I can do this. But bearing in mind, there is a finite time that you have to be finished by. There is a time that we've got to say, that's at this point I've got to stop. So whilst you're just this passenger on this time travelled day, you've also, you know, and if it didn't matter what time you had to finish, you'd just crack on and get the job done, wouldn't you? But there is a point where you've got to pull the pin. Now I never worry too much. The only issue I have is parking. But I started early enough not to have to worry about that today, because wherever I go to park will be okay, because it's going to be early enough. And if I'm still going at 14 and a half hours, it's only going to be at 4:30 in the afternoon. Accelerating away now. Bit of automatic braking by the truck didn't do me really any favours there. Okay. Mercedes. A lot of unknowns to take into consideration when you're trying to plan your day. Because it's you know what you got to try and achieve, but you really don't know how much of it you're going to get done. I could get down there and the bridge could be shut, which means a detour up the M5 down the M50. You know, who knows? When I get on the key, I'll check the route across, make sure there isn't anything stupid like the bridge shut. Otherwise, it's all fun and games, isn't it? You know, this is part of the, for me, this is part of the adventure, I suppose. Part of the adventure. Well, it's starting to mist and murk up now. We did have some nice sunshine. Where's that gone? It's over to my left. Keep right, so we're coming out to Newbury now. I'll just scoot on through. I managed to find an empty lay-by. It was quite a deep one, and there was a big wide paved area as well that I managed to get up on, which meant I wasn't getting rocked too much by the traffic. I was well away. I hate being, some of these lay-bys are right on the A34, you know, there's you get shook about, and I don't think it's safe. So I don't, unless it's an emergency or a need, or I'm running out of time, or I'm running out of, I've got to take a break. You know, I'll do it, but I don't like doing it.
After half a mile, keep right.
Right, so once I'm off the docks,
Keep right.
I'll probably update you as to I can do the job with the fuel and happily that I've got on board. I don't need to refuel, but depends on the time. If I'm in and out of the docks, I might go and fill up, and that might save me a job tomorrow if I've got time. So we'll see. We will see. Anyway, I'll speak to you later. This is just the A34 now, and I'll say, just heading south. Speak to you later. Hello. Not stopping to let them out, are they? Wankers. Right, my favourite container yard. 28 minutes. 28 minutes dead in there. Straight round. I was the only one being done. Thankfully, he didn't have to. He had to move. He had to move a few boxes, but not many. So we're just going to go to stop at Randoms, get myself sorted out, get a brew, make my way up to Chepstow, and we'll probably take a break at Memory Services. Do that. That's the plan. So everything worked out well. I didn't need to extend my my booking slot time, so that worked well. I was on and off the docks in about half an hour as well. 38 minutes I think that was, something like that. So that was okay. And then we went down to my favourite place and in and out, so that was good. And now we just got to get to Chepstow, saying if I carried on without any stops whatsoever, I'll be there at 11:15. Well, I don't need to be there. I'm not booked in until 1:30. And the chances are they might have somebody else before me. That's how it works. Otherwise, why have a booking time? And what I'll do, the last time I was in there, they as long as the same blokes on, nice as pie. Well, there was a couple of blokes in there, nice as pie. So I can park up outside with a bit of luck, or I can go in and say, can you take me? And if they can, they can. If not, well, I'm waiting outside then, mate. Give us a shout when you can. Simple as. So yeah, all going to plan. What's that in the road? Whatever it is, I've gone over it. It's a bit of cloth of some sort, a bit of clothing. So I stay in the middle lane. I got over in the middle lane nice and early because the left-hand lane goes off back into dock gate 20 again. If you leave it too late, they won't let you out. They won't let you across. So we tend to get into this lane nice and early. Solves the problem. Oh, I have some breakfast as well. 9 o'clock. But I've been up since alarm went off at 1:30. I'm 7 hours into my day. For normal people, they'd be starting to think about going home. It'd be interesting to know what the average average hours worked by the, like the average working hours, what the average working time is per day. It used to always be like based on an 8-hour working day, wasn't it? 8 hours of work, I think.
After half a mile, keep right.
And then they started like 24-hour working, so you were like 12-hour shifts. So it's all.
After a quarter of a mile, keep right.
It's all driven by demand in society, isn't it? What time is it now? 9 o'clock.
Keep right.
I was so blank as to where I was then.
After half a mile, keep left.
If I want to go back to the docks, just go down that road there and take a hang a left. Takes you into dock gate 20. This is Millbrook roundabout. So I go down here now. I need to be in this left-hand lane to come off Redbridge roundabout. Hopefully that truck will let me back in. I think he's going to. Yep, he has.
After a quarter of a mile, keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Nice flash of the lights from him.
Keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
I might have a bowl of porridge.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M271, towards the Midlands.
We've got enough fuel to get there and back, so I'm not going to bother refueling now. Do that tomorrow.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M271, towards the Midlands.
So the way I go is straight up towards the rubbish basket's fallen over. Straight up the M3, A34, up to the M4, turn left.
Take the exit.
Not overly heavy. .40-foot box. See, that's the trouble with my favourite container yard. You can either be in there half an hour, or you can be in there 4 or 5 hours. You just don't know. run actually. I enjoy this one.
After half a mile, make right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M27, towards London.
I've only been here once before, but easy to find. Well, it is now, I know where I'm going.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Where it says it is and where it actually is two different places. It's another unit down. So we're just going up the round. I'm just going to pull in there, have some breakfast, and then brew some coffee up and then get going. Easy day, apart from starting at getting up at 1:30 in the morning. You know, the job's not particularly difficult. Well, it's not difficult. It's just anti-social hours and long hours. I don't find driving stressful. I can find parking a bit stressful sometimes. I just like to, you know, be able to park, but that's of my own doing. Some people won't bat an eyelid at it, don't care. You know, and I've watched some YouTubers and some truck drivers, and they leave it right to the last minute. They're like,
take the exit, M27, then take the motorway.
I've got 12 minutes left on a 10-hour day. I better pull over in this next one, and hopefully I'll be able to find a spot to park in. And it's 8 o'clock at night, and it's like, geez. Is that your own doing, or is that your company pushing you to do that? I don't know, but either way, I wouldn't be doing it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. But something goes wrong there, and they can't find a slot. What do you do? You got to run illegal. Yeah, I don't know that. A34 closed after A303. Oh, what? No, you're kidding me. Okay. Can't believe it. Okay, so we've got a road closure. So I'm going to have a look at the maps and think of a way. I want to get up to the M4. I better plan a route.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 4 M27 towards Winchester. After 300 feet, turn left, Rowlands Lane.
Let's go down between these two here and I won't get blocked in. Right, let's have a look to see where I've got to go. Hello. Well, I reckon the Highways Agency have struck again. That matrix sign clearly said A303 shut. Sorry, A34 clearly shut after A303. Now, yesterday, A34 was shut. I reckon that sign is from yesterday, because I've seen no other matrix signs telling us of that fact. And I've gone past 2 or 3 others and none of them have said that the A34 is shut. In which case, it's a road matrix sign. Now some people might say, well, yeah, what does that matter? Well, that's the bit that matters on a smart motorway. That's the bit that matters along here, because it is effectively a smart motorway, 3 lanes with nowhere to go, no hard shoulder. That's the bit that says there's a broken down vehicle in thick fog in the middle of the night and it's stuck in the middle of the carriageway. And of course, with a broken matrix sign, you wouldn't know that. In this day of modern technology, there really is no excuse. None whatsoever. So here's a matrix sign, doesn't say nothing about the A34 being shut. You know, there's no excuses.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury.
Let alone hauliers going, oh, I'm not going to go up the A34, I'll if I'm going to Milton Keynes, I'll go up the M3 now. Waste of time. But they've been given duff information. Or they come off at the 303 because they're not willing to take the risk that there might be a problem. But we could get there and the road could be closed and all the other matrix signs aren't working, which is even worse really. There was an accident here the other night. I was coming southbound, but you could clearly see where the accident was, and it was a lorry. Come on in, why don't you?
After half a mile, take the exit 9E05
Yeah, exactly.
towards Newbury. Then cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34.
And it was a lorry that had spun a car round right on the set of traffic lights, just after it. On the second set of traffic lights.
Take the exit 9, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Purely and simply because the car for whatever reason decided, after ignoring the signs, to go straight ahead when the lane didn't even go ahead.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34 towards Newbury.
Clearly marked. If the lanes weren't clearly marked, you might have a bit of an excuse.
And take the second exit.
You might normally go, oh, left-hand lane goes straight ahead, but where's he going? Okay, so he's not going up.
Winchester bypass.
It's not going up. It's not going up the A34. No, I reckon we're good to go.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
So I didn't have, not stopped, I was going to have a bowl of porridge. I swapped that out for an onion bhaji. So, you're an onion bhaji for breakfast? What sort of animal are you? Well, yeah, but it's not my breakfast, is it? Like I said, I'm 8.5, nearly 9 hours into my day. You know, if you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, it's 3, I'm well past lunchtime. Keeping left. Got a coach on a flyer. Luckett's, is it Luckett's? Yeah.
For 28 miles.
diversions, no road closed. So Highways Agency, thank you for that. Bit of duff info. And I've also finally found out where that, as I've mentioned in previous videos, where I saw the old American camper van go straight through the edge. I found out where he did it, and I can't fathom out how he did it, other than he might have had a blowout. Well, there's a number of reasons, isn't there? He had a blowout, couldn't hold on to it, then it just pulled him off to the left. He fell asleep and just went off to the left. Or he had some sort of medical drama, and his last conscious thought was stuff it into the hedge out of the way. I don't know. I've never heard, seen anything about how he is. That's the thing, you see these accidents and you never know what the outcome of them are. So we are now aiming for Membry services to take a break, and Membry will be straight in. So might have some fun. It might have to have a little bit of fun and games on the way out though, because I'm not entirely sure that the bridge is open eastbound. I think it's open westbound. It doesn't say that it's closed, but I think it's closed eastbound. DVSA up on the bridge. They're waiting for someone to come down. He's on a go slow, so this transit van will come on through. Well, she wanted to slow down then. No signs to say that the A303 shut, so the A34 shut. So yeah, happy days. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing else to report. Everything good. I'll say I'm going to take a break when I get to Membry, and I'll still be there. If I have an hour, I'll still be there an hour early. So happy days. Everything going to plan. What could possibly go wrong? Oh dear. Here we go. Right, speak to you all later. Hello, now 10:17, and we're coming out to Membry services. Just got onto the M4. As I suspected, the A34 is fully open. There were no closures. So I don't know. If where I am, about 5 mile, 5 6 mile, I suppose, something like that. Services, Membry. Oh, the road's bumpy, trying to sip coffee. Nice views along this road, but we're sort of tree bound at the moment. But we do get play, tied in, tied out. Bets on, tied in or tied out. For those of you that haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, as I go across any big river or estuary or anything like that, we always play whether the tide is in or whether the tide is out. Like the other old game we used to play, bin or no bin. Oh my days. The fun we used to have, eh? Or, and we haven't played this for a while, spotting the debris. So you had various points, so it depended on what you saw, you know. If you saw a ladder on the side of the road, that was a full-on 10-pointer. And you used to get various different points for animals, alive or dead, buckets, shoes, high-vis vests. You didn't really get anything for a tyre or a wheel arch because there's hundreds of those. Yeah, buckets were a good one. Wheelbarrow, that was another good one. Fridge, mattresses, that was also a good, that was a high scorer. Yeah, fridge freezers, they were also a high scorer. Suitcase, rolls of carpet. Where's he going? I'm still mystified as to how you end up with an odd shoe on a carriageway. I reckon it's like Charlie sat in the back of the car, he's fallen back of the van, and he's fallen asleep. And Dale's gone, I know what's going to be funny. I want to nick his boot and throw it out the window. Yeah, that's really funny, Dale. You knobber. Oh look, Charlie's only got one boot. Oh. Well, considering all the high wind we've had over the last sort of 24, 48 hours, there's some trees are bare now and other trees are hanging on. They've been bin bagging along here, rubbish collecting. Seen a few black bags. I've also seen a few wheel arches. It's a tyre, there's more tyre. Pheasant, dead. You don't get many for pheasants this time of year. So yeah, we're going to be pulling into Membry. was a wheel arch or a bucket. Memory mast, I don't know if you can see that, it's more or less straight ahead now, slightly to your right. Looks like we're going into a bit of bad weather. That's not in the plan. Going into Wales, aren't we? Bandit country. I think we've only got about a mile to go now, and backed off a bit. Back on it. Services, half a mile. Here we go. I don't know why they park here. Never quite fathomed that bit out. Quite easy to get blocked in here, so you've got to pick your spot. He's going where I was going to go. He's in. I think I'm going to go down here. Go here. Fridge unit, no thanks. Over here. Just straighten up on that. Back a bit. That'll do. There you go. I'm going to have a break. Speak to you all later. Hello. That's an exciting view for you. Right, let's get out of here. I will be in a minute. Set myself up. Might be a little bit of fuck where it is. I get down towards the bridge. I'd like to call these potholes down here, but it's more like duck ponds. So watch out for the duck ponds. Or the lake. There is a lake. Unbelievable. Right, onto the M4 and away we go again.
Follow M4 towards Bristol for 49 miles.
There you go. Had a bit of a shower of rain whilst I was on my break there. 6 hours of driving so far today. 70 miles. Okay. One saying 55, one saying 70. Bizarre. Okay. Right, I shall speak to you all later on. Hello. Well, it's got a bit grey. M4 westbound, just past the Bath turn-in. Can't quite work out why one sat nav is saying one thing and one another without looking at them. Can't really tell, and of course you can't do that while you're driving along. That's illegal. Ridiculous. I think I know what it is. Just before the old bridge there's a roundabout. You carry on going, but there's a roundabout underneath that you can turn left away from Mouth. And I think that the flyover bit like type thing is closed, and you have to come off the motorway and then immediately back on again via this roundabout. Well, I think that's what Google Maps is telling me to do, but Truck Nav is telling me to go a completely different way. Hence the variation in mileage and time. So I've seen no boards up to say that the bridge is shut. Just going to go along the M4 and M48, I think it is, isn't it? To get onto the old bridge to get to Chepstow. Just follow the signs for Chepstow. See where we end up. There's a lot of 45-foot containers coming the other way. course the old bridge doesn't have the wind protection like the new bridge does. New houses on the left, I don't know whether you saw any of those. Wow, loads and loads. Flats, businesses. Wow, blimey. One of my old videos, going down a little bit further on, I witnessed an accident, and it was a van driving into the back of another van. He gave him a right old shunt. So I contacted the company in question that got shunted and said, I've got this on video footage, would you like a copy? Oh yeah, please, that would be brilliant, if you don't mind. I said, well, the file is too big to email, so you'll have to send me a USB port, a USB card thing. I'll download it onto that and send it back to you. Yeah, okay then. And I'll tell you what we'll do. This is them. Oh, we'll send you some vouchers as well for that, because that's really helped. This driver was okay, and I'm really appreciative to see, but it'll help with the insurance and blah 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 blah. So a few days later in the post, a little USB dongle type thing turns up, and that was it, with the address on it, please send back to, and it wasn't even a stamped addressed envelope. I was like, you cheeky bastards. Don't mind doing it, but help me out a bit here, boys. Please send me a stamped address envelope. So I didn't get any bad. They didn't send me anything for doing it, not even a pen or anything. I thought I might get a pen or something, you know. But absolutely bugger all, and I paid postage to send the thing back. Yeah. And then I never had a thank you or anything after that. I don't know why I bothered. I did it because I'm a kind human. That's probably why. The M32 now, nice and quiet. I'll start thinking in a minute or two now. Move over lanes, I suspect, in a minute or two. Not yet for a minute. The M32 takes you into Bristol. Over one. We'll do that now. Start trying to read the gantry signs. Nothing to say, anything's closed. Around here somewhere, I think. When I had a proper job, I used to be always going up and down this stretch of road. you had to pay to go across. Chepstow M48 is the one we want. For the M48, stay on this lane. See the bridge in a minute. Oh, it's a little way on yet.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
One mile, we want to go left. 48. I don't know where she's trying to take me. M48 bridge closed. Oh, well done, Google. The bridge was shut.
Follow M4 towards South Wales for 11 miles.
So it looks like we're going over the new bridge. Out of Mygor and then cutting back across. Sounds about right. Highways Agency, you're playing up. You never know whether to believe the signs or not these days. Or do you listen to Google, or do you go by truck map? Good job we got a bit of time. coming back this way as well. Because it definitely said the bridge was shut the other way. I could see that on Google Maps, but it didn't show that it was shut going this way. Only the roundabout at the beginning, only the flyover a bit, and you could get round the roundabout. So I don't know. Who knows? So tied in, tied out. What do you reckon then? Is it in or is it out? Not long left to place your bets. I was looking forward to going over the old bridge. Last time I came down here I didn't record because the first time I had to be here for 6 o'clock in the morning, and when I left it was absolutely hurling it down with rain, I think, so I didn't record. So this is just a long way round. So for those of you who never played tied in, tied out, it's either obviously in, obviously out, or we could have a split decision. And no one's a winner. Onto the bridge now. Can't see, tied in, tied out. Last chance. And it's tied in. That's in. Bit of a chopper in that Volkswagen then. So on this one you got the 3 green sort of crash barriers there, and that helps deflect the wind from hitting the side of the vehicle. Whereas on the old bridge you don't have that, it's just these little ones. It's a bit... You don't realise how bad the old bridge is until you've been across the new bridge. Fastest flowing tides in the UK. It's a tidal estuary. slightly relieved to be off of these bridges. Waves coming in. If you're catching any of that on the left, I don't think you are. Oh, they're not too bad. I've never seen all this covered in water though. You can't see any of this. Shame. See that windsock straight out. Shiny truck, brand new, trade plates. We've got about 13 miles to go now. If we'd gone the other way, we'd have been there by now. This is literally just off the bridge, job done. Job I had a bit of wiggle room. go off on that one there. Come back down and go off on that one. Roundabout, back onto the M4 again, and then off at that last junction now. Oh, what's that? Holy cow.
After half a mile, take the exit 23A, M4 towards Caldicot, then go around the roundabout and take the 4th exit towards Chepstow.
Towards Chepstow.
Take the exit 23A, then go around the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
A few others going to Chepstow by the looks of it. Or into the services, one or the other.
After 100 feet, go around the roundabout and take the 4th exit, M4, towards Chepstow.
See the trees blowing around, can't you? Chepstow M48. So I'll drift over a little bit now.
Take the exit M4, then take the motorway.
Back to where we came. The lava.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 23 M48 towards Chepstow.
So this is like going back onto the old road before the new bridge was built. So the motorway obviously came down here, past Michael. And veered off to the left here like we did. That would have been the old M4. So we're going onto the old M4. Still going to be early. It's only 12:30 now. I'm only 6 miles away.